That's when I got the call from Patrick.
Lessons on the side.
So 3 hours from Miami.
Hello, skateboarders. Welcome to TSM Live Show, Season 7, Episode 2. I'm your host, Tommie Zam. On this episode, we have interview with Anthony Watson, Ghost, and musical guest, Rex and Rhythm. You guys ready to get this show started? Yeah. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Hey,
how you doing, man?
Doing all right.
Good, good. Beautiful day today, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Good oceanside weather.
I know, you can't go wrong with this at all.
Right.
How was your weekend? Pretty good?
Pretty good, yeah. Got a little bit of skateboarding in and just been cruising it out.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, some people might know who you are and some people might not. Can you just tell, like, a small little bio about yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Anthony Watson. I'm from Gaithersburg, Maryland, born and raised there. Until I was about like 13, 14 is when we moved to countryside of Maryland and just pretty much lived the farm life for a little bit, or more so just the country life in general.
Hold on, you said country life?
Yeah.
like good old boy country life?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like good old boy country life, exactly.
So you're riding horses and doing all that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And did you always want to be a country boy?
No.
No.
It more just came out of something to do. You know, they had a park there in Brunswick was where I was at. They have a park there. It's a piece of shit, but it was there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we would go there and we'd skate all the time, or we were more likely hopping fences and stuff we probably shouldn't have been and getting chased down and stuff like that.
Okay. And then, you know, growing up in country, I mean, you must have watched a lot of old country movies and
Absolutely.
stuff like that. What was some of your favorite country movies?
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic one.
Open Range. And shoot, I think that's the only two that actually come to mind right now, actually, yeah.
Okay. And did you ever ride your horses, like jump on a horse and ride it to the skate park or anything like that? I'm joking. I'm joking on that
cool,
one.
though. I wish.
Did you do kickflips in country boots and stuff?
Heel flips, yes.
Hill flips?
Heel flip.
What?
I'm a heel flipper. I'm a documented heel flipper.
So you would do hill flips in your country boots?
Absolutely.
No way.
Absolutely.
We got to see this later.
For sure.
So what was the skate scene like in your town?
Originally growing up in Gaithersburg, that was like more outer city DC, like on the metro line.
Mm-hmm.
It was the city life, sort of. So, you know, you were taking the bus everywhere, or you were hopping on the red line is the line that we had to go through to get into DC. But usually we were taking that to get to Pulaski and skating Freedom Plaza, or skating Archives, or just skating DC in general. But a lot of that contributed to, like, we were definitely skipping school and getting in trouble for that. But when we were skipping school, we were skating in DC.
Okay. And did you have like skate shops that supported you?
Oh, absolutely. There was Palace 5, which is no more. Rest in peace, Palace 5. Pit Crew, rest in peace Pit Crew, which is now Embark. Embark Skate Shop's super rad. Frederick, Maryland, Embark Skate Shop's where to go.
Yeah.
There's now a Crust Skate Shop in DC, which is like, it's its own thing other than Palace 5, but it's definitely like well on its way to being the shop from DC.
Okay. And do you feel like it's very important to support local skate shops?
Absolutely.
Or why you say that?
Absolutely, because your local skate shop is pretty much where you can go and get anything you actually want to buy from a skate shop, whether it's trucks, boards, wheels, bearings, etc. You ask your shop owner to get whatever it is that you actually want, and they can get it for you over going to like some department store or some shit like that.
Yeah,
and it's
Zoom
whatever
some
they have.
bullshit thing, like-
Yeah, like whatever they have is whatever you get.
Yeah.
Over your skate shop, if you want to see more of that product, this stuff that you're a fan of, you just ask them for it, and they'll start getting it in for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rad. And do you feel like skate shops help a lot for the skate community?
Absolutely, absolutely. All of your Go Skate Day events and random contests and stuff like that is more than likely happening because your local skate shop put it on.
Okay.
Or a lot of the companies that contribute to that skate shop is also in these events because of your local skate shop. So,
Yeah.
yeah, they're a big deal.
And then what do you remember of your skate community of a skate shop that helped you out, or helped build your skate community? What it is?
What it was that they were the coolest guys on earth.
Okay.
Honestly, the guys at Palace 5, coolest guys on earth. The guys at Pit Crew were the coolest guys.
I remember
on earth.
Pit Crew.
Yeah, and thank goodness I'm friends with like Benji and one other guy. I'm gonna forget his name.
Oh, you know they're gonna
he's
hate
gonna,
on.
he's
They're
gonna hate
on
me
you.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna get nuked now. Appreciate it. But you know, like when it came to like, you know, you wanted to. Like, because back then with skateboarding, right, when you knew you were getting into skateboarding, it wasn't about the money, you know, it wasn't about, you know, being the cool guy or whatever, anything like that. It's because you love to skate,
Yeah.
right? So, like, when you were just going out and skating, that's what got you to where you wanted to be out and skating, or even where I'm at now, is because I just love to skate. It had nothing to do with money and stuff like that, you know? And in my opinion, till this day, it still doesn't, you know? I mean, obviously, in a way, it does, you know, because for skating to coexist the way it does now is that they have to be the two mediums. There has to be the artistic side or the athletic side, and without one or the other, skateboarding dies.
No, it's true. And do you feel like, you know, you growing up, did you have people that you looked up to in your skate community?
Oh, absolutely.
That got you where you're at now?
Oh, absolutely. There was Dion. He was my neighbor, Dion Cooper. Then there was Ronnie, one of my best friends. We've been skating together since like 8th grade, 9th grade. He was always like a grade higher than me, but you know, and there's probably so much more, like Benji, of course, and my boy Xavier. So many more like that were there, especially the Embark guys, which is a lot of guys I grew up skateboarding with. That now that's their team and stuff like that, and they're in the mag, they're in Thrasher and all this other stuff. But you know, they really put in the work, like, and they've been putting in the work for a long time. So it's like well overdue for them, and I'm happy for them.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then what made you come out here?
So funny story, actually, I was in that sticks of a town, Brunswick, with that stupid skate park, and
With those country shoes doing hill flips.
yeah, exactly, right. And they had just tore everything down. They just tore down the half pipe. They tore down everything, and they built this little mini there. It was okay. It wasn't anything to brag home about, but it was okay mini. You know, it worked. And one day I'm out there skating. I just taken some time off from the farm, and I went down there to go skate. And I'm skating down there. I recorded some stuff and I posted it. 2-3 days later, I get a phone call on my phone. Right, dude. It was like Instagram was still doing the whole phone call thing. It was like brand new at the time.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it was Patrick Truitt from Brand X.
Wow.
Had called me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm Patrick." Blah blah blah. I already knew who Patrick was because you know he's an Ocean City legend. He's a Maryland legend. He's from Maryland, and he called me up and was like, "Hey, you know, why don't you come try this out? Come try out California. You know, like we'll do everything we can for you out here, and you know we'll get you on your way."
Yeah.
And without me even thinking about it, I told my roommate, "Hey, I'm moving out. I'm going to California." And I packed up everything and I split. And I went straight to California. And next thing you know, I was here in Oceanside. And that was 2019-ish.
Damn. That was like right before COVID, right? Or?
Right before. And Patrick took me under his wing. He brought me down to Watson's. I saw how the boards were made at Watson's at the time. Brought me down to the ATM warehouse, and I met John Valhey for the first time. You know, someone who I looked up to because of the Alva period, stuff like that. And it was insane, right? And I owe so much to Patrick because like all this stuff, me sitting here right now, and all this stuff would have never happened if Patrick never gave me the chance. Yeah. So
that's rad.
Yeah.
And now look at you now.
Yeah, exactly. All because someone gave me a shot.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you gave us a skate video. Tell us about the skate video we're about to watch.
Skate video is me in my heyday. Honestly, it's me in my Brand X days. A little bit of something new, a lot of new stuff in there. But some of the stuff is from when my Brand X days. It's great stuff. You know, just going out there and just having fun.
Okay, you ready to show the world it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Well, here we go. Let's check out Anthony Watson's video.
Hi.
Dude, that was a dope video.
Thank you.
So tell us some of those clips you done. Like most of them were from Brand X and new stuff.
Yeah, a lot of them was from Brand X. Had it been like right before I left California the first time.
Okay. Was that when you like send a video out to them, like had leftover clips? Is that what that was, or?
No, that was actually because of Fisto.
Okay.
Fisto took all those,
Oh,
and
sick.
he just
He's
had
a good filmer.
Right? Like, there's natural talent, man. There's natural talent. Like, he's always, whenever I would show up to the park, he always would, he put me to work, man. He put me to work, you know. I some days I would want to go there and just have, you know, just to have like a chill session. Fisto's like, no, come on, let's go. You know, and I appreciate him for that because at the end of the day, he really like pushed me to the point that I was like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I can do that, right? Because a lot of the tricks and stuff that I was doing, especially when it came to big transition, I wasn't popping that high. I wasn't doing all the tricks and stuff like that until Fisto really made me do stuff like that. And it made me realize that I can do stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you just turned pro like what, October?
This is my third time.
Third time? Hold on. Third time. Let's go back a little bit here.
Okay. First time I went pro was I was still in high school. This was 2013, and it was for underground skateboards with Joey Jett. Joey Jett was on the team.
What?
It was me, Joey Jett, and another guy named Matthew something. And but I saw the Matthew guy. He actually still shreds. He rides for Aaron's brand in Sparrow.
Okay.
Yeah, my first model came out for underground.
Okay.
And it was a Stedham ripoff. It was a Stedham ripoff.
Okay.
It had the triangles on it. It was a shape, right? It had the triangles on it, and then the skull in the middle. The skull had dreads, but it was me because I had dreads at the time.
Mm-hmm. You had dreads as a cowboy?
I did, yes.
Dude, that's pretty gangster.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, and it was a Stedham ripoff. But and then fast forward, I took a break off of skateboarding a little bit because I was doing other things in life at the time. Mm-hmm. But I got immediately right back into it about 5 years after taking a break. I got back into it, and that's when I started skating with Xavier and Abram and all the other guys from Embark, which is now Embark. That used to be Pit Crew.
Yeah.
And that was another guy I owe a lot of things to is Xavier, because rain or shine, because we had a barn that we actually had like a mini in. It was like a mini park was like in this barn. And rain or shine, sick or well, that man was always calling me up. Hey, wake up, huh? What's going on? Get up, we're gonna go skate. Come on, get up. I'm out front. And I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I gotta get dressed and blah, blah, blah. I'm not feeling well. He's like, no, come on, get in the car. And he always was getting me on my board, driving me to do tricks, driving me to get out there and just try things. And, you know, he really, another person that really made me push my limits and made me realize that I'm actually good at this, right? Because I've always lived with the fact, or my own fact, that I don't think I'm that good at skateboarding. And to this day, I don't think I'm good at skateboarding, because I don't ever think that I would be the absolute best. Like, I know that I'll be some people's best, you know, like they're like, oh, that guy's my best, my favorite skater, things like that. But for myself, it's like either I'm happy with myself or I'm not. You know, and if I'm happy with myself, then okay, then that's all right. But I'll never consider myself to be the best skater out there.
Yeah,
like, that's never going to be a thing for me. But
as long as you're having fun.
Exactly, like, you know, because that's what it was for me at the end of the day, you know, because I didn't, when I first started skateboarding, I didn't skate to get sponsored. That wasn't something that, like, you know, we all grew up playing pro skater and stuff like that, obviously, right? But getting sponsored and stuff like that wasn't the goal. And once it actually happened, that's when it was like, whoa, this is a whole nother world, you know? Like, what do you mean I get free boards? And like, the grip tape's free too? Like, you know, and, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, Xavier is the one that really, like, made sure that I was on top of my shit all the time, every time, you know, and I owe him a lot for that too. And if you ever see this, I still owe you like $5. I didn't forget about that.
You hear that?
I
He
still
owes
owe
you
$5.
$5 right here. You know where to
I
find
still owe
them,
you
right
$5.
here.
I
Right
never
here in
forgot
Oceanside.
about that. I still owe you gas money for the Bonneville. You know, and like he would always go out of his way for me just for us to skate, you know, just for us to hang out and stuff like that. And then I got on this company called Payne. It's ran by a guy, Timmy Payne. He actually has like a band and stuff like that. It's like a rockabilly, psychobilly band.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm into. I love that shit. And he was just releasing his team. Like, he had boards out, but he never really stepped into like the whole business side of skateboarding, but he had boards and stuff. And he was just creating his team at the time. And it was me and another guy named Jackson. We both went pro at the same time for his company. We're the first riders for his team, first guys to go pro. Yeah. And that was the second time, but that one is when I really hit like the spotlight thing, whatever, right? Because I was going out, people knew who I was signing boards, I was taking pictures, I was doing all this other stuff, but I felt off because, like, the more that I was going into that side of skating, the less I was actually skating. I was starting to party more than I was skateboarding. Yeah. And it got to the point that started affecting my skateboarding because I couldn't skate unless I partied the night before. Yeah. And it was just getting really, really dark, really, really fast. And then, you know, just out of nowhere, that's when I got the call from Patrick. Like, all within the same section of that time. Got the call from Patrick, came out here, skated for Brand X. And then I didn't go pro for Brand X, but he was hooking me up. I was sponsored by him. He was hooking me up, brand new boards, brand new everything. Whenever it'd come out fresh off the press, if he could give me one, he would all the time. And I blew it. I blew it because I was a kid. You know what I mean? Just being dumb. Still had the little party animal in me. Yeah. I blew it because I was a kid. And you know, time passed after that. We reconciled, and we're still brothers to this day. Like, me and Patrick were really good brothers and stuff like that. But it wasn't until I came here and I met Dwayne, and Dwayne was, I just told him, I was like, hey man, I'm leaving Payne, like, I'm off, like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? Because I just felt like the love was starting to disappear from it a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, it was starting to be like less about skateboarding and more about the image, you know? And I'm not, skateboarding is not a fashion contest. Yeah. It's not a popularity contest, it's not a fashion contest. Skateboarding is skateboarding, right? So that's when he was, you know, that's when he was more worried about that kind of side of skateboarding, and I wasn't into that. So I was like, hey man, like, you know, you gotta
you gotta go where you feel comfortable.
Exactly. I was like, it's time for me to go. You know what I mean? Like, because you don't want to ever skate with, you never want to skate for a company ever, or anybody that makes you change your style, the way you dress, what music you listen to, anything like that, right? And if you ever have to then you're in the wrong spot. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because if they sponsor you for who you already are, then that's who they're gonna keep you as. They don't need to change you to make you into something you're not, right? And that's what it was kind of going towards that a little bit. I don't want any shots fired, but it was kind of going towards that a little bit, you know? And I was just like, hey man, like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. So told Dwayne. Dwayne's like, oh, that sucks, you know? And I was like, yeah, but, you know, I'm just have to figure something out. And then that's when Nick and Eric come into the picture. You know, all of a sudden, Dwayne's looked out for me like, just like any other shop that sponsored me ever did, man. He looked out for me. He was like, hey, you know, these guys want to ask you if you want to pick you up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, okay, who are they? He was like, yeah, this is one called Circus. And I was like, Circus? What are they about? You know what I mean? And he was like, well, come try out their board. You know, he came over. I contacted the guys from Circus. Circus gave me a board. I skated their board, and the board was great. Like, the wood is awesome. The shape is great. The concave is great. Like, because I'm a very big technical nut when it comes to skateboards, man. I really am. Like, the way that they're curved, the way that they're concave, length of the tail and nose, like width section, everything, wheelbase, all that, you know? And the board was just perfect, right? And I was like, whoa, this is like a sign, right? So then I contacted them, said, hey, I'm so-and-so, and, you know, immediately give it like a week later, because they're so driven about what they're doing. They really are. They went and had a talk with you at SkaterCon.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, they went and had a
I remember. I asked him. I said, "What makes your business different than the other business?" He says, "I got a big dick."
You got a big dick.
I was like, all right, cool. Let's keep it rolling. You have a big dick. That's awesome. I mean, I hope you got women off of that. But
it's like, yo, like I don't understand why. He was like, hey, you know, it worked. It worked, right? And I have nothing but respect for that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you want something to work, you got to go for it, right? You gotta go for it, bust or bail for broke, you know. And Tim and Eric, Nick and Eric, not Tim. Sorry, Nick. Tim and Eric is an awesome show. I love that TV show when I was younger. But no, they're very driven about what they're doing and stuff like that, and I love that from a small company. Yeah. And as soon as that they wanted to even like think about having me on the team, they literally drove to my house. Like, and they live in Marietta. That was like an hour away.
That's a long drive.
Just out of nowhere, it was like, hey, we're on our way into town. What are you doing? I'm like, sleeping. Yeah, and they came over, introduced themselves in person, everything else like that, told me the deal with their company. You know, they were like, yeah, it's kind of small right now. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, I like the small company stuff at the end of the day. Like, I rode for big companies, and I love big companies, right? But something about small, like, you know, you're building the foundation for the future for other people. Yeah. Because I know that, like, my riding days is not going to last forever. Yeah. I know that, right? Either it does or it doesn't. If I get lucky, it will, but more than likely it won't, right? And like just being able to like be like an alumni like that for a company like this that's obviously going to get bigger in the future or something like that, it's really cool. I'm cool with that, you know.
That's right.
What else was there?
Well, they turned you pro.
Yeah, no, they turned me pro, and this is her right here.
This is her right here. See this? This is her. Tell me about this graphic. I'm not allowed to touch it.
So the graphic, right, is I was always into like bomber planes when I was a kid, and I never had a graphic that was a pinup chick, like a bomber. You know what I mean, like the side of a bomber. Yeah. And once they threw me a couple of different graphics, and one was like a Jack in the Box with like a melted face, but it's really detailed. Like, and I'm really like, I like the zombie look, and I like that kind of stuff. But then he was like, well, how about this one? Like, nobody ever picked out this one. And I was like, I'll pick out that one. And, you know, and I picked it, and I'm glad I did, because it really resembles of, like, I always think of, like, your skateboard as, like, you know, like your sword, your ride. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And, like, you know, my bomber plane has my pinup chick on it. You know, and I love that. I love it so much.
That's rad.
Yeah, no, they put on a lot of time and a lot of care, and Nick, thank goodness, like, he was like, yeah, we could do it like this and like that. Like, where do you want your name and everything, right? And, you know, I let them take the ride and let them take the wheel, and they did nothing but produce the best.
And then what's this in? Promo, I like that. It was pretty good little shape on that.
Yeah, right? Like right there at the bottom.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
you know.
congratulations, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How's it make you feel? I mean, I know you've been pro like this is your third time, but like from your third time, from your first, second, and third time, how do you feel? What makes it feel different now?
It feels different, and honestly, I could say this. It feels different every time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. Like whenever I see my board with my name on it, and I see other people skating it, it's like a surreal feeling, because it's like, that's me, right? Like nowhere. If I had told myself back in 2001 that, hey, one day, you know, the talk about how you always talk about your friends, that one day you'll have your name with a board on it, I would have thought I was crazy. You know, I know everyone says that, but no, I would have actually thought I was nuts. I'd have been like, that guy's probably like smoked out or something. Like, get him away from me. You know, because like at the end of the day, right? It's the third time in, right? And I'm about to be in my 30s now, and this is my third one with a different company. It's like I feel kind of like a journeyman at this point, right? Because some people get on one company and they stay forever. Some people get on like 6 different companies and then they stay forever. This is my third one, and it's a third pro from, you know, it's like it's my own, it's like my self-validation.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not like one guy's telling me that I'm good enough to be at that caliber, but that's 3 different people of a stature that's telling me I'm good enough to be that caliber.
Yeah.
And that means a lot to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And do you have anything coming up for 2024?
I don't know. Maybe another board, maybe another graphic.
Graphic, okay.
Hopefully. We'll see, actually.
Okay, no videos, no anything.
We might be in the works for a shop video for Hertiage.
Okay.
That might be in the works.
Okay.
I can't be quoted on that, but that's definitely to be determined. There are some other stuff that's going on with Circus, like the new graphics and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really know.
Okay, and I got 2 more questions to ask you. So your nickname's Taco.
Yes.
Does it have to do like, you know, like in peak tacos or like eating tacos or anything like that?
You say you were gonna ask that question. Now you fit it in there. I see you. No, I used to like back in the Frederick days. I used to always pull up to a session with Taco Bell.
Okay.
At
Hey, I do
least-
love Taco Bell.
It was too good, right?
Yes,
It's super good.
I
Like,
always got the Mexican pizza.
cheesy gordita crunch.
Oh my gosh.
Cheesy gordita crunch. At
It's
least 3 of them.
7-layer burrito. Now they made it 5 layers, so it's still not the
See?
same.
It's not the same though.
I guess they're saying the 2%. You know, they're trying to make that 2. I don't know.
Try to get their money back.
Exactly.
At least, right? But I was always pulling up the sesh with Taco Bell, right? And it got to the point that it was like sort of like an addiction. Like before session Taco Bell, after session Taco Bell, I didn't even get the Baja Blast. I get like the apple soda. Like it was like it's like an addiction. I was straight up addicted to Taco Bell. So it got to the point that
You should get a Taco Bell sponsor.
yeah, right. Yeah, right. Dude, you see me now, man, I'll be 500 pounds within a week.
True.
All that free Taco Bell,
All right.
it's going straight to the thighs. It's going straight to the thighs.
You'll be sitting on the toilet the whole time.
Absolutely. Yeah, like, I'm sorry in advance for whoever's going to have to replace that one, because I'm not replacing that. But like, you know, and I just had Taco Bell all the time, to the point that that's what people correlated me with, so I was just called Taco all the time. So it stuck. And
Okay. I thought it was the
Worked
other
out.
thing, but okay, whatever.
You did say you were gonna fit that in there. I did know. You did know. You're slick. You're slick.
And then my last question, what can you say to the upcoming skaters that want to be where you're at? Want to do what you've done, travel from one place to another place. I want to, you know, even if they want to be a country guy, you know, like
Yeah.
what can you tell those kids that want to be where you're at?
Don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let anybody tell you no. Your style is not whack. Your tricks are not whack. Who you are as a person resembles who you are on your skateboard. So being a nice person will have positive outlook for you on your skateboard. If you're going out here and you have like some chip on your shoulder and you want to be the man of the park and blah, blah, all this other stuff, people are always going to remember that about you, and you will get absolutely nowhere because word travels real fast about you. And like I said earlier, don't skate for the wrong reasons. Like, skate because you love it, not because you were coached into it, or you're gonna get a payday from this, or you're gonna feel like being somebody because you skateboard. You skateboard because you're a nomad. Like, it was never cool to skateboard. It was never cool to skateboard, but now it is, and I think that's okay, but remember that at the end of the day, you're just like the older guys at your park, you're just like the dudes padding up, wrist guard and everything, dropping into those 2-inch vert, whatever, you're the same thing as because those guys started in the same place that you are now. And before you know it, all the tricks and stuff that you think is super easy or super hard now, right, it actually is going to be super easy in the next 20 years.
Yep.
So what that is, like, just be humble, just be humble. Just go out there, do your thing, and make your friends along the ways, but don't forget about them when you make it.
Yep.
Don't forget about them when you make it, okay? And just stay true. Like I said earlier, just stay true. Don't skate for somebody that wants to change you. The way you dress, what music you listen to, your style, nothing. Like, people respect you for your individuality. I was about to say that super wrong. I still get words, man. That's the truth, okay? Like, I'm a skateboarder because I can't read. I'm just no. But like, the individuals on their skateboards are the guys who really stick out. Like, you know what I mean? Being an individual, like, just because tray flip is the taste of the week does not mean it's always going to be the flavor of the week. You know what I mean? Like, go out there, do your own thing, do your own tricks, make up your own stuff. Like, be original, and you'll be here before I got here. Easy, super easy.
Yeah, well, I like it, man.
Thank you.
So true. Well, Anthony, thank you for coming on.
Yes.
I hope you had a good time.
I did.
And congratulations turning pro for Circus and everything you're doing.
Oh, can I get some shout outs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some
You
shout
want
outs.
to do some shout outs?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, all right, sweet. Yeah, check this out.
Ready? Shout out right here.
Shout out to the shit. All right, hold on.
All right, you got to put his glasses back on real quick. Here we go.
Shout out to the Embark guys, Xavier, Abram, everybody down there. Your boy, everybody. Shout out to Embark. Shout out to the guys at Palace 5. Well, it's no longer Palace 5, but shout out to them. Shout out to the guys in DC. Shout out to Ronnie, my boy, family forever. Shout out to Circus, these guys. Shout out to Nick and Eric. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Just remember, Eric has a big dick.
Yeah, Big Dick Eric, my boy. Shout out to Fisto and Prince Park. Shout out to the Lilly brothers, because they rip, and those guys are the future. I'm telling you, please check them out. They are the future. Shout out to Osiris Shoes. Thank you, Osiris, for always sending me stuff and keeping your boys' feet good. I think that's it.
That's it?
I think that's it. I think I have more. Oh, shit. I didn't forget. Shout out to Dwayne. in Hertiage Skate Shop. Go Hertiage. Love this shop. The shop is always very core, and it's very nice, and it's a very good vibe. And you want to feel welcome stuff at a skate shop, definitely come to Hertiage. You'll love it.
You hear that?
Shout out to Patrick from Brand X. I owe everything to Patrick, like I said earlier. I really do. And I wouldn't be here without him. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Great shout outs.
There we go. Thank you.
I think it was the longest shout outs I ever heard.
I swear to God, I have like a CBS receipt of them, I swear.
You do, really?
Somewhere.
Oh, shit. You'll probably find it when you leave, right?
Probably, yeah.
Well, cool. You ready to check out Rex and Rhythm?
Absolutely,
All right.
yes.
Well, coming up next is Rex and Rhythm.
I hit that T-dog trap. God damn. Go. think boy band shit.
Double down.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Rex?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, dude?
Welcome to Oceanside.
Thank you very much. Love the location.
Yeah. And you came from where?
I came from LA.
Oh, what part of LA?
I live in North Hollywood.
Okay, how you like it?
It's cool. You know, LA is like a wild animal I'm now learning how to grab the reins of, you know, but I'm having a good time.
Definitely. And, you know, some people know who you are and some don't. Can you just tell like a 5-second thing about you?
Sure. I'm Rex. I'm an artist, multi-instrumentalist, singer, producer from Barbados. My project called Rex in the Rhythm, where I drum and rap and do alternative pop, alternative R&B vibes. Check me out on Spotify.
There you go. Check them out on Spotify.
Yeah.
So, Barbados. So tell us about that.
So Barbados is a small island in the Caribbean, and I was born there and I was raised there. There isn't really much to do down there. I kind of got out of the island. I was in a band with a member, my buddy Barman over there. He will see shortly. We were in a band called Cover Drive together, and we had a record deal out of Barbados. So that's really what kind of threw me out of the island. And since then, I've been pursuing music, and Cover Drive disbanded in 2018. And that led me to move to Los Angeles, and I've been here for 2 years.
Oh, great. Welcome.
Thank you.
And what was it like growing up there?
In Barbados, I mean, island life, man. So beach every Sunday. The drinking age is like 16. So
Seriously?
Yeah, man. And you get drinks free at places. It's crazy.
Hold on, you're 16 to roll. Like, give me a cocktail?
Dead ass. So you go to the club, a place called the Gap. And you go there, it's $12 US, and they're like, how old are you? 16? All right, cool. Drinks free from 9 till 4. So it's just chill, you know, have a good time. You go to school, you go skate, you go to the beach, you drink some rum.
You just live in island time.
Literally island time, like pirates.
And so people don't know where it's at. So that's all more on the Caribbean side?
So we're Central America, Caribbean side. So you can say North America, South America, island chain. Barbados is like here.
Okay.
So 3 hours from Miami, and I advise everyone to come out.
And the hurricane bypasses you, let you know that.
So literally, the last hurricane that hit us was during the pandemic.
Okay.
And before that, 60 years prior.
Wow.
So
you don't worry about
we're like just outside of the hurricane chain, so we get winds. And the one that hit us barely blew over like a couple trees. So it barely did anything. But
so you had a lot of hurricane parties when that did happen, right?
I mean, I slept through it, honestly.
That's right.
Hey.
And what was it, and you grew up skateboarding. What got you into skateboarding?
So I had a buddy named Ricky who was my neighbor, and he came down one day and did a pop shove it, and I was like, the hell is that? Like, I want to do that. And there was a skate shop called Irie1 Skate Shop, and I went there and I bought an Element board and iPath shoes.
Oh, yes.
With the chunky iPads,
yes,
it was crazy. And there's this whole little small skateboarding community that I kind of just fell into, and since then, I've just been in love with everything skating. I don't love falling. I'll say that. I don't like that part, especially now at 30. But everything else, man, I adore it.
That's awesome. And then, like, do you remember your actual first board?
So I had an Element.
I mean, I know you said Element,
Mike Vallely board, I think.
Okay.
I think that's the one I had. And Spitfire wheels, independent trucks.
Okay.
I think I had like a couple mystery stickers on there or something. And I just, you know, the ground in Barbados is quite crusty, and there weren't any kind of skate parks, so we would skate in like supermarket parking lots before we got kicked out. and just trying to kickflip and not get shinners and figure out tricks. And at that time, there were about 10 of us, and 7 of us still skate. And now we have a skate park at the gymnasium in Barbados, this big ass skate park, and we have all these new kids coming up that are so gnarly and just doing all kinds of tricks. One kid just learned how to like nollie heel tail slide like 270 out or something.
What?
Crazy stuff.
Like Tony Hawk video game
Yeah,
style.
and seriously, and honestly, like the progression of skateboarding in Barbados has gone so exponentially fast from my generation. Like, okay, my guys, best trick we can do, like a front crook to fakie or something like that. But these kids just send off of any and everything. And the park has a bowl, it has a 7-stair, and all kinds of boxes. So I didn't have access to that.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, this stair set is available. I didn't get kicked out yet. Let me see if I can throw myself off of it and not die.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, no, it's crazy.
And you know, coming from the island, so I mean, you guys didn't have like a lot of like experience, like exposure of skate videos and stuff like that.
I mean, we would see on YouTube, every now and again, and Irie, the guy who kind of oversees the skate park now, he would have kind of what you guys have here, a VHS and a TV, and just play old skate videos. But the skate world of Barbados kind of was a little secret until Mike Vallely came down with Drive.
Okay.
His program that he had on whatever
Yeah.
platform, and he came down and skated with us, and that kind of got our names out a little more. And then Paul, Irie as we call him, just kind of kept networking and tried to get people to Barbados to come down. We just had Wes Kramer down.
Oh, sick.
Just had some BGK people come down as well, and just kind of slowly but surely trying to put Barbados on the map for skateboarding.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
And what's the skate scene? I mean, there's a lot of like skates, like plaza. What's basically what I'm trying to say? What's a favorite skate spot there?
Bridgetown is a famous skate area. They have a couple like just drop-offs, a couple stair sets. There is a place called Weiser's.
Okay.
Weiser's is on the west coast, and they have like this, I don't know, this bank, this long wooden bank. If you ever get a chance to see that Mike Vallely episode of Drive, he does like this massive like frontside air on it. So that's a pretty famous spot. But really nothing that could compare to anything out here, honestly. Like you have to throw down and send it and hope you don't die. You know, don't get crusted out and die. But nothing.
You gotta have big wheels out there, right?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I was talking to Dwayne's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me about the big wheel movement that he did back in Atlanta, and I was like, you know, I should have done that shit. Because I was skating out like 52s and 53s.
Hold on the crunchy road?
Dude, it was terrible. all the blood in your legs is just getting shaken up, and your legs are itching and all kind of shit, man. It was crazy, but it's all we knew.
Yeah.
So whenever we would find like a smooth plot of ground or like a new parking lot, like it was arousing almost. So it's like the smooth concrete with your wheel. Oh my gosh, yeah.
You build your little skate park right there. And
so Irie literally oversaw everything.
Okay.
He would build all the ramps, and he would just try and get to supermarket parking lots when no one was there, or we literally hopped around a lot. And then after a few years, probably when I was around like 17, 18, we found this like plot of land in the middle of this bush that you had to, drive 5-10 minutes through all kind of overgrown brush and whatnot. This is plot of concrete, and we built a DIY park called F Spot. And we were there for 7 years, and it was said we had like an A-frame, a couple quarter pipes. We had a concrete quarter pipe, a pole jam, this slick ass box that had all the wax in the world. P-Rod would have loved it. And the government demolished it, unfortunately, because the power changed. And they was like, these Beijing skateboarding, but yeah, I ain't know about them. Yeah, we don't want people, but yeah. So they got rid of that. And then through Irie and through something called the Maria Holder Trust, we got funding to build the big skate park that exists now called Kaitif in Barbados, and now that's where everyone kind of hangs out.
Cool. And then you think skateboarding has helped out your community a lot?
That's a hard one, just because skateboarding is still semi-frowned upon. People are warming up to it more and more. It's kind of like being a musician. People don't consider being a musician a real job in those kind of very kind of conservative countries, and skateboarding is the same thing. We're now having more opportunities for Bajan skaters to go to different countries, different Caribbean countries, to then skate and outreach and network and whatnot. And hoping we'll have some people to go to the Bajan Olympic team to go skate for the Olympics.
Yeah.
But slowly but surely it is working its way into the mainstream in Barbados. But at the very least, the Bajan skaters that do exist, I mean, it's such a firm sense of community and family, and I mean, we all love each other.
Yeah,
You know? So,
no, definitely. And then,
So-
and I'm going to talk a little more about your music.
Hell yeah.
So, what got you into music? Was your parents musicians,
So,
or?
Dad was a lead singer in a band. Mom was a backing vocalist in a band.
No way.
Mom's best friend's father was a musician named Eddie Grant.
What?
And I grew up in his studio, just kind of like messing with knobs and junk, and they'd be writing songs, and I'd be trying to figure out what they're doing. And so music was always in my household, always a part of what I did. And when I was 8 or 9, I started writing songs, and then I was in
Hold on. 8 and 9 writing songs?
8 or 9 writing songs. You know, I had like a little notebook, and I'd write about girls I had crushes on and stuff like that. I still have the songbook at home.
Oh, you do, really?
In Barbados, yeah. And then when
You'll be like, Jeannie, I like you. Da, 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 da.
her name was Charisse.
Charisse?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, when I was around 11, 12, started playing drums more seriously, and then like 13, 14, bad high school bands. And my band Cover Drive that started when I was like 15, who Barman was a part of, that's the one that got us signed. And that kind of kick-started my whole proper musical career, and I've been doing music ever since.
Okay. And then, so when you started these bands, do you remember your first time playing? Were you like, how nervous you are? Did you like throw up before? Did you have like some kind of thing that like keep you calm?
So I go quiet before shows. I mean, the first few gigs that we played, like inter-school pageants or like regular high school pageants, of course you're nervous for that.
Yeah.
But the first gig that Cover Drive did, we opened for Rihanna in Barbados.
No way.
Yeah, and I can tell you, I was nervous even after the show, just thinking about it, you know? Like butterflies turned into birds, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, those first few gigs, you know, you're super nervous. All the girls you liked are in the crowd, and all your homies are there, and you're like, I hope I don't suck. I hope I play all the right notes. Thankfully, the shows that we did play, everyone loved. So there was a little bit of teenage celebrity going on, which was always fun. But yeah, the Rihanna one definitely was a lot scarier.
Really?
Absolutely.
Because it was her.
It was our first gig. It was for her, and it was at like our stadium. So there were like 25,000 people in the crowd.
Oh,
it was
shit.
a lot of people.
I would have been afraid.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna shit myself.
I mean, there's like 10 people here, and I'm nervous myself.
Man, and I was. How old were we, Barman? I was 16, so you would have been. 18, yeah. Damn.
So he took you under the wings, huh?
Yeah. So my mom, who was my manager, managed Cover Drive, managed him, knew him, managed my babysitter, was like, all right, you guys are just playing.
Oh, so your mom did the whole family.
My mom's a manager. Always a manager. She is no joke, which makes it hard when I'm in trouble. 'Cause I'm like, who's yelling at me, manager or mom? I can't figure it out. But yeah, she knew Barry, and she knew my babysitter, and she managed them, was like, you know what, let's make a proper band. And she actually formed Cover Drive, which then led to me being here talking to you.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad, just to know that you growing up, having your parents being well-known musicians, and you're having your mom being your manager and putting your band together.
I will say it kind of worked to the opposite effect with regards to the groupies.
Mm-hmm. How many groupies you got?
I couldn't have any, man. My mom was there.
So no girls show titties or anything like that?
My demographic was too young for that behavior.
Okay.
But, you know, she'd be like, who are you? Where are you at? What do you want from my son?
That's funny. Your mom was your bodyguard too, huh?
Seriously. Well, you know, it all worked out. I ain't got no kids yet, so.
Better knock on wood for that.
She protected me. Is this wood?
Yeah. That's awesome. And what's your top 5 albums or top 5 artists that you enjoy?
Gosh. Well, you already got the reference to the Tribe Called Quest. Mm-hmm. Love them.
Well, what you like about them?
Electric Relaxation is one of my all-time favorite
100%.
songs. I actually do a cover of that song in my live set, and actually tied into Highs and Grows, because my new single, I was like, you know, I love this song so much, and I really want to challenge myself to make something that, 1, is all bars, 2, that my homies can skate to, and 3, I produce as well, so I produce the song. And I wanted to learn how to get better at tracking live drums. So that kind of, it's a Highs and Grows, but going back to the songs that you asked that I like. So Tribe Called Quest, Steel Pulse, one of my favorite reggae bands.
Definitely.
Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, adore that album. System of a Down.
System Down,
one of my
yes.
all-time favorites. Serge Tankian, bad man. Who else?
I think that's what, 3?
I think that's 4.
4, yeah.
Love John Mayer's songwriting. The album, not Battle Studies, Continuum.
Okay.
Love that album. When I'm in my fields of cooking or some shit, you know, just vibing out. Like, oh, John, you get it, bro. These hoes ain't shit, bro.
Well, that's a good little list of names right there.
Fairly diverse, man. Honestly, in Barbados, the radio stations play any and all kind of music.
Really?
So it's, I mean, you got soca, you got reggae, you got hard rock, like Puddle of Mud to Nirvana to, I mean, anyone. Tracy was here, was a DJ as well, and she played everything.
Oh, right.
Any and everything. So most Caribbean kids, or at least most Bajan kids, have quite a diverse musical upbringing, and they like all kinds of different music.
It's not like here in the United States where it's
No.
all different types.
No,
you're either one or this.
It's everything.
That's
everything.
awesome.
So we can mosh, we can vibe out to reggae, we can rap to hip hop. It's anything, honestly.
Dude, that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah,
I
man.
mean, so you're surrounded by all types.
Non-stop.
That's awesome.
Non-stop. Hell yeah.
And then you're about to perform a song with us.
Yes.
What song is
So that is Highs and Grows, circling back. That's my brand new single. I dropped it a couple months ago, and honestly, the response I've been getting so far has been fantastic with it. So that one is heavily inspired by Electric Relaxation, and is a video. The video for Highs and Grows, I wanted to reference Hey Ya by Outkast.
Okay.
I always love how Andre 3000 had like multiple hymns, kind of be one man banding it. And I wanted to do that, so my homie Dan Jamal, Danny J Films, who I went to high school with in Barbados, I said, bro, can we do this? He's like, hell yeah. So it was a 3-man crew, not including me, so 4 of us in total. And I rented a warehouse in South Park, Los Angeles, and we just kind of, one outfit, performance, next outfit, performance, next outfit, performance, and there were 4 of me just kind of jamming out in the video, and yeah. So Highs and Grows, we're going to play that in
You ready?
seconds.
You ready? Ready to jam out?
Let's do it.
All right, guys, here we go. Right here. Woo!
What's up, y'all? This is Rex in the Rhythm here at Hertiage Skateboards for TSM Media, and this is my new song, Highs and Grows. Goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm in my highs and grows. Yeah. Grows, yeah. Really a T-Rex, I practice safe sex. Now I got your ear, I'll say some complex words in a rhythm that'll make you go check. A song I put out, then I make like 2 cents a year later. Pay my dues and respects. Trust in the path, not counting my steps. Focus on the progress, not the moolah, moolah. Or living in the twilight singing oolah, oolah. What I never knew I would ride the backbeat. Captain the ship, not dealing with backseat driving. No time for high-fiving. Second bell ringing, I'm swinging, I'm in my highs and grows. I'm in my highs and grows. I'm in my highs and grows. Oh la 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 la. Oh la 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 la. I'm in my highs and grow. Whoa whoa. My grow. Whoa 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 whoa. Took the hit, taste blood on my lip. Saw the ball, I swung and I missed. Hype the beat up, shit did not hit. Played the show, just fam was still lit. Nice to meet ya, let's make a vibe. Read my text and never replied. 3 a.m. I'm claiming my time, writing my truth and spit in my mind. My future outline, lyrics for dinner. Turn the pot down and let the flavor simmer. Eye contact with the man in the mirror. Thoughts in 4/4 make my mind ever clearer. Kick, snare, I play my heartbeat. If you can't 2-step, then just tap your feet. Best wishes to the friends turn foes. Kick back and critique my flow. I'm in my highs and grows. 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 My grow, whoa, 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 whoa. Take it to the bridge. I'm in my highs and grows. I'm in my highs and grows. listen to me now, this is a Dread Hawk production, and I came to win. Won't turn back, now that's on my kin. You knocked me down 7, I'm up on the 8th. Tenacity woven the color of my skin. Yo, can't keep me down, I shine like I'm gold. Can't tune me out, my sound is too. Cause I'm on a mission, limited edition. Rex and the rhythm on your television. I'm on my highs and grows. I'm in my highs and grows. I'm in my highs and grows. I'm in my highs and grows. My grows. Yeah. Thank you.
Dude, that's a dope song.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I mean, your voice, to me, it sounds like Mos Def.
Dude.
You have that Mos
Def.
Def.
High praise. I will take it, but I do not feel worthy.
Because, I mean, when I listen to it, I'm like, whoa, is this Mos Def? Oh, no, this, oh, okay.
Most definitely not. But I'm working my way up there, you know?
Well, it's definitely good, man. Like, definitely
man.
good, man.
Thank
And so that single's out right now.
Yes, it's out right now.
So people can go buy it or listen to
You
it.
can buy it, stream it, tell your friends, tell your baby mama, you know.
Where can they find you at?
You can find it on all streaming platforms. The easiest place to find everything is you go on my Instagram, Call Him Rex. That's Call Him Rex, mad easy. I got a link tree. It's on Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, everything. Amazon Music, YouTube Music. Music videos on my YouTube page.
Okay.
I also have a website, www.rexatr.com. Check that out. Check out Jam Mode. Super fun. And yeah, man, stream it everywhere.
That's good. And then do you have an album also you're working on too?
So I'm working on an album right now, but I do have an album out that I've already released that came out last year.
Okay.
Secrets Behind Our Smiles.
Okay.
So
Actually, I listened to that one.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yes, I listened to that.
I have that, and I have an EP called 127 Solace I did in Florida.
Okay.
Actually. So new album is under works right now, but in the meantime, Highs and Grows, check that out, and I got other stuff you can check out too.
All right. And then what else you got coming up for 2024?
So 2024, I am throwing my own show in Inglewood called
Okay.
Dino Night.
Okay.
Rented a venue. It's going to be kind of like a Rex in the Rhythm kind of cultural experience. I have catering, I got drinks, I got good music.
Okay.
I'm also in the process of working on a pilot. I'm going back to Barbados in May to shoot it.
Okay.
And then whatever chaos happens in the summer, who knows? But up until my June is accounted for right now.
That's awesome, man. I mean, it sounds like you got a lot going on in you right now. I mean,
I'm trying to stay busy, you know.
You know, your music's great. I mean, I think
Thank you, man.
you know your music PR was where I found you at.
Chantal, shout out.
Chantal, you know, she
Shout
definitely, you know, sent it to me, and I remember. I was like, you know, because she always sends me stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll check this out. I'll do this, and then when she sent me your stuff, I was like, all right, let me check this out. So her Talk Hawk Quest. Okay, all right, let me check this out. And then I was like, yo, let's book this guy.
Brought me in.
We want this guy, man.
Honestly, dude, when I found out that I could do an interview in a skate shop, I got so giddy.
Really?
Like, oh my gosh. Like, I mean, look at it here. You have the VHS's back over. Oh, come on.
It has all the old 4-1s.
That's amazing.
And then over here is all the old Transworlds.
The vibe of in here is so sick. So this just makes it even more fun for me. You know, and all the lowriders passing by outside is like such a vibe. It's such a vibe. I love it.
Well, welcome to Oceanside.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This is a great introduction for sure.
And then one last question. What
Yeah.
can you say to the upcoming musicians that want to be where you're at right now? I know, I got you on that one.
Yeah. Gotta think. I want to inspire. Fortune favors the bold, and you gotta be a little crazy to do this. So it's okay if you're a little left of center. I'll actually say this. One thing that Uncle Eddie, we call him Rasta Yoda.
Hold on, Rasta Yoda?
Rasta Yoda, because he's always spitting diamonds, man. He said, when it comes to music, everyone is trying to gun down the center path. There is strength in staying on the outer lanes. You can still be in the race, but there's less congestion. You can be a little more free, and in being free, you can kind of express your truest creative self and not get caught up in the rat race. So I will encourage all musicians that want to do this, hug the outer lane. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to embrace your innermost pure creative. You don't have to follow trends. Just make good music and people will find you.
Hell yeah, that's so true. I mean, that's with life general,
Exactly.
not just with
Exactly.
music. You know?
I thoroughly believe in uniqueness and being yourself, because any kind of mask that anyone tries to wear will fall apart eventually, you know? So just why not be you?
Yeah.
You're dope enough as is.
No, definitely true. Well, cool. Well, thank you for coming
Thank
on,
you
man.
for having me, man. It's been a pleasure.
Definitely. And hey, stick around because we got Ghost coming up.
Hey.
You.
Yo, Ronnie! Wake up, son. We gotta go, dog. Get your board and fucking right.
What's up, Ghost? How you been, dude?
What's up, Tommy? Long time no see.
I know. I think the last time you were on this show was season 2, episode 9, when we did the interview in the backyard of that kid Miles skate park.
That park was amazing, wasn't it?
Oh, it was so much fun.
Didn't Keen Ramps build all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Good.
was good.
They had a pool in the back, and Alex Mole drank too much kombucha beer, and
That's my guy. He's an
Yep.
impossible champ.
exactly. So how you been? What you been up to?
Ooh, everything's been moving. Been pretty good. Filmed 2 parts since I seen you last.
Yeah.
Had a couple pro models come out. Currently working on a pro shoe, which is
Okay.
exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay.
It's gonna be good towards the end of the year. A lot of good stuff happening. So
And you did a day in life with us.
yes, Michael came out and met me at my house, and we went and skated around some LA spots. Then we stayed over towards the downtown in Pasadena. So we kind of just like went back and forth, but we ended it in Pasadena.
Okay.
But we had to save some of the good stuff for my actual part. That's gonna be for the shoe dropping.
Yeah.
So that was my first time skating since I injured my ankle, because I fractured my foot in November. So when we filmed that was my very first time back in the streets. So, you know,
Okay.
some warm-ups and everything. So it was good.
You ready to show everybody it?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. Here coming up next is Day in Life with Ghost.
Oh man, how's it going, bro?
Good. What's up, world?
Good,
What's
good.
up? We about to hit the little spot in the trap house. Wow. Oh, good. How you doing today?
All right. Good morning.
Yeah, so I'm up in the hills, you know. So we get a lot of animals and shit around in here.
Oh, okay.
The bushes and shit, but
Cool.
you know, for the most part, it's alright.
Yeah.
The green, you know, a whole bunch of green and shit. So.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro.
Pleasure to meet you, though.
Hey,
G.
pleasure to meet you
This
too,
shit gonna
bro.
be Cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope, dude.
So we over here with number 3, so.
Oh, okay.
Go. So yeah, let me give you a little run through real quick. Yeah, this is the first pro model right here. It's,
Dope.
the Ghost that came out. It's a Hertiage right here. That one was cool, but this one my favorite right here. It's the second one that came out. It's the Gucci Ghost. You know, the little G's and shit.
Oh, dope, dude.
Pretty cool, you know, I like that one. Same company, Hertiage. Right here was the third one that came out. This one was my favorite one because it's a whole ceremony for this Egyptian pharaoh back in the day, Anubis. So this is what they used to do to prepare the bodies and shit. So it's a whole ceremony, you know what I'm saying? And those are his followers doing all this shit. And then Anubis right here in the back. So you know what I'm saying? That was cool. Now I ride for Dogtown. To the Dogtown boys, you know what I'm saying? Different colors. All that. My shoe company right here, man. Yeah, our
shoe company, dog?
Yeah, we work on something special for, but it's not my shit, it's just, they're a company from Taiwan, but I've been with them, rocking with them for like 8 months now. So we work on a special something dropping on October, so.
Fire, dude.
Yeah, man, this is the model I always be fucking with right here. You can see I got them on right now, but yeah, man, these are my joints here. I love these shoes. These shoes got a little guard on the side and shit. So pretty much all these is the same shoe.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just can't.
Hey, that's
slip
dope.
off. I haven't skated a shoe with shoelaces in like 5 years. It's been a minute, so literally all slip off. All of them motherfuckers slip off. Got Conway on, you know what I'm saying? Got my uncles that passed away. I made a little shrine for them, you know. This one was Gary and Adrian. And this is my grandfather and shit, so he's got some thrashers I've been in. Acid always sends me the wheels in a little baggie, so it's like acid in a baggie, you know what I'm saying? Kind of cool, man. And then we're gonna move over here. Got my wife over here in the room. She over here studying.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Her name Alexandra and shit, you know.
All right.
Yeah, that's my wife. We've been married for 3 years now.
Yep.
3 years, but been together for 8.
Nice
Long
to
time.
meet you guys.
So this over here, we got Jessup and shit, little jewelry thing, got the little ghosts that light up.
The setup.
I'm saying, you know, trying to get the move right. Got the ghosts light up and shit. Yeah, man. So you know, so we're gonna go to the sports therapy place.
Let's do it.
They got these compression pants I've been fucking with.
Dope.
Like I fractured my ankle in December.
Really?
Yeah.
No
it was a
fucking
hairline fracture, so it wasn't too bad, but I didn't need surgery or nothing, but I had to wear that. Well, there was a boot here. I think
okay.
she took it away.
What were you trying when you fractured it?
Oh, man. Here, come over here. Shit, we were on some real shit. Oh, yeah, this, real quick. This seat is magic right here, man. It's kind of like a vibrating seat and shit, you know?
Oh, shit.
So, I don't know if y'all hear that, but it lights up, it heats up and shit. So, it's literally a pad that you can sit on the motherfucker right here and then just.
Man, that must feel good after a slam.
You know what I'm saying?
That must feel great after a slam or
So,
something.
yeah, it's cool shit, man. So, I just be posted here most of the time. I got the laptop and shit and watch TV or whatever. But the fracture, man, I filmed a part last year. I started filming for it the last January and ended filming in like October-ish, and then we dropped it in October, or it dropped in December, but it was on Thrasher, so it was cool, man. And then and then later on, like 2 weeks after it dropped, I'm doing a little victory lap around the skate park. We're at G Park. Kid gets in the way. I'm front boarding this rail. I twist my ankle, yo. Twisted. I'm
on
like,
a simple front board?
Yeah, I'm warming up. I heard a pop, and I'm like, oh shit. I was with my wife. My wife was there. I'm like, oh baby.
The right ankle or the left one?
It's the left one. So this shit kind of like.
The front foot?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
so
that was my first ever ankle roll at Lafayette.
Oh, so you understand. The front foot shit is the worst, because it's like, you can't, your flick is just altered. Your kick flips, everything different. Everything different. So after I heard that pop, I get up, I see my wife, I'm like, baby, grab my hoodie. So I use my adrenaline to skate to the whip. Get to the whip. Shit starts ballooning up. I'm like, oh shit, you're gonna drive. You gotta drive. So she drove us home. Get home. I take my shoe off and shit. And then you know, I just see it ballooning, and I got another job, so I don't just skate, you know. So I don't just skate. I'm a behavioral health therapist. So look, you got the little tag right here, and me looking on. You know what I'm saying? Got a little professional tag and shit.
That's dope.
But yeah. So I was like, yo, man, I still gotta go to work. So we go to Offer Up. I buy a little air boot.
Yeah.
I put the air boot on, and then I buy a crutch. This crutch, actually. This crutch. Still got it.
Oh, wow.
This shit was last month, so. Buy the crutch, then go work, limp to work, you know what I'm saying? Thought it was all good. Then I ended up going to the hospital because it's like after 2.5 weeks, I know the swelling ain't going down. I'm like, oh man, something's wrong. So got an x-ray. They say I got 2 bone spurs on the front and back of the foot. But then there's no ligament damage, so thank God, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, that was a blessing. Shit, no ligaments was altered, so that was cool.
Yes, sir.
But then they're saying if it's not broken, it should be healing up, you know?
So this was an ankle roll that turned into a sprain once you checked it out?
Well, that's what I thought. It wasn't even a sprain, though.
It was worse than that?
It was worse.
It was a
hairline fracture. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't see it in the x-ray because of the angle that the fracture was at. Yeah, so it was like in this side, but on the other. So this part of the heel, but on the outside of the foot, you know what I'm saying? So I get an MRI, and then the MRI reveals that fracture, so shit, I'm like, yo, like, is it serious? They're like, no, it's cool. It should heal by itself within 3.5 weeks. I'm like, I've never heard of a fracture healing that quick.
Yeah, like,
you know, I'm like,
3
yo,
to 6 months.
you know,
type shit.
for real. So I'm
Type
like,
thing,
yo, that's some shit. So
Yeah.
we're gonna skate today, but we're gonna keep it light, you know.
Right,
But that's why we're going to this rehabilitation place over here in Old Town Pasadena. I've been trying to incorporate that into each session before the session. So I get my body right. They have these compression pants that I usually be, you know, spending 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
And then, you know, get my legs right and just go to this bump over hydrant.
Oh, dope. Dude.
So yeah, let's hit it.
Let's hit it, dog.
Yeah, so we were about to hit this rehabilitation place. It was cool, man. They were cool people too, because I called them and told them I needed to move the schedule back 30 minutes because we were running a little late and shit. And then they're like, oh, we heard you bringing the camera crew over. Yo, can you promote the company? We'll give you credits for free sessions. I'm like, word. So they're going to hit us with that shit when we go down there. Let's do that. Let's hear what they're talking about. Yeah, so I'm just out here in Pasadena, man. I like it out here. There's a lot of nature and shit. We used to live in downtown LA. Me and my now wife, but girlfriend back then, partied a lot. Drink, smoke, and all that. But she quit smoking and drinking, and then I quit drinking, but I was still smoking a little bit. And then we moved out here, and now it's been 8 years since I drank. Been sober for 8 years. You know, still smoke every now and then, but lately I just been smoking CBD because I'm a behavioral technician, so can't go to work high, you know what I'm saying? I gotta help the kids and shit, so I've been cut down on that type of stuff, so I'm in a good place now. Feels good. Ain't really tripping, ain't really having no cravings or anything, so feels pretty good out here. Okay, so we're about to roll up to Renew right here in Old Town Pasadena.
Hey, how's it going? Jarrell? Moises.
Okay, oh yeah, I talked to you on the phone.
Yeah,
we're going a little day live right here. That's my homie.
How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it
All right.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to do the compression pads today.
Compression pads? Yeah, let's go ahead and set you up on that. A little banged up right now.
Oh man, I had one of those in December.
What's up?
What happened?
Boot on in December.
Oh, in December?
Oh, sorry about that.
Thank you. Yeah, I kind of tore a little something. Yeah. Hey, Reggie. That big room's ready for you, okay? Okay. Yeah, so welcome to the stage right here.
already ready and shit?
Yeah, I'm trying to. He's gonna have to put them on me and shit. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna start you at a level 7, pressure-wise. It goes all the way up to a level 10. Okay. But gradually, you can pick it up. All you gotta do on your end is just hit this plus button. If it's too much for you, hit that minus button. Okay. Okay. But it is set for 30 minutes, and on the side right there, you got like a little recliner situation, a little button. All right. You can just pull that. There you go. There you go.
Gotta get the legs right.
Yes, sir.
Before the session, you know, make sure everything's working right.
There you go. It's a perfect fit for you too. Want that a bit further too. You just gotta go ahead and push your torso back on the seat. There we go. I think I got it on mine actually. We just got these seats, so we're sitting right. Yeah. There you go. A little bit.
Yeah, this is cool.
You already feel it?
Yeah, it started from the feet, then went to the ankles, then the calf, the knee, and the thigh now. So it's like,
Dope, dude.
it's like squeezing.
We have some hip attachments.
Oh, it goes to the hips too?
Yeah, we have some hips. It's a little scary for us dudes.
Yeah, it's like squeezing. I don't know if we can see it on the camera right here, but it's like,
Oh, it's pretty packed tight already, huh?
yeah.
Is it hot? Is the air hot?
Not yet. Does it get hot?
Does not get hot. It's just some pure compression right now.
Pure compression.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No temperature
Dope.
alteration of the air. Whatnot.
Dope.
Compresses. So
Yeah, it feels good though. We're gonna have a good session after this.
Oh, you about to kill it.
Yeah, it's like I've been trying to introduce myself to different healing modalities, man, because since I hurt my foot, it like opened my eyes and like, you know, am I really taking care of myself? Like, then you start like questioning your routine and what you should be doing. So I just incorporated. I'd be going to the gym, be going like a little 24-hour fitness thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just be trying to make sure my body works for me because I be putting it through so much, especially after the part last year. I was like, after it was all over with, I'm like, I realized I felt the best when I would go work out at the gym like 4 days a week, and then the weekend I'm able to take the slams, roll the ankles, you know, just like to take the tumbles, and my body would feel like it still feel good, get popped right back up, you know.
Yeah.
So it's all about routine. I realize it's all about routine. Later on, my older days, and it's all about routine. So.
How much time you got left?
Let's see. Oh, we on 11. We on 11. We on 11 minutes. Doesn't even feel like 30, man. Feels good though.
Feels like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 20.
Time is flying by. So it's gonna be our first street session since my ankle. It's gonna be interesting, man. I skated other parks since my ankle and shit. Got my switch flip back. When my switch flip is popping, I know my ankle's good. I haven't hit the streets since then, since my ankle though, so it's gonna be an interesting day.
And you said when was it? December or January?
The injury happened in November, and then I got the MRI at the beginning of December, and that's when I found out it was a hairline fracture in my heel. So then it was like kind of the whole month of November, I was low-key healing from the fracture without knowing it was fractured, you know? I had the air boot on thinking it was a sprain, and then once it did, the pain didn't go away, they're like, I think you need an MRI. So once the MRI revealed that hairline fracture, it was fractured the whole time, and I didn't even know. So then I had that whole month of November after it happened to heal, and then December, now we in the end of January, so doctor was like, yeah, you could go out and be active, but don't jump down no stair sets or no handrails yet until February sometime. So we're gonna skate a little bump over hydrant, you know, keep it kosher. And then we're gonna skate a barrier spot after. So it's a hot spot. Everyone's been skating it, so it should be cool. Good experience today. I wish you could feel this, what I'm feeling though. It's like,
Oh shit.
it's in sections, man. This is squeezing the shit out of my
I
legs.
see it on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, low key they be selling them, and I've been like, yo, I can get those at the crib, you know?
I be thinking people be at the doctor. They be at the crib sometimes.
Yeah, they sell the home setup now, where you can just have all this at the crib and do it at home. Low key, that's the next step for me.
Oh, wow.
I have to get to the crib, rather than have these at the house after every session, every morning, you know? This shit is magic right here.
Where can you buy that?
Shit, low key, I was saying, I seen the ads on Instagram, like.
Oh hell yeah.
But I think you could get them here at this location too.
Bro.
I'm gonna talk to homeboy when it's see how much time. We got 8 minutes. Might as well put it to 10, right? Since we got 8 minutes, let's see how heavy this really get. Feels like it's. Oh, here we go.
You already feel it? Oh shit.
Yeah, I put it to 10. I had to try it.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Low key feels just the same.
Oh, yeah, you were only 3 below.
Got the music in the back. Yeah, it's a good vibe right here. Here we go. Switch it all up and we'll get some espresso and then hit the traffic and then we're just gonna enjoy this piece right here we got right
Like, cause
here.
the day is about to get crazy.
Yeah, it's about to get hectic. These things are going.
Oh, they still
working
go after
overtime.
even the time?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought it was just going to decompress or something.
He's all done back
Yeah, he's
there?
all done.
Finishing up?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah,
Say,
dude.
Damn,
you already knew what?
Yeah.
You really got cut. You seriously got cut off by a scooter
The
kid.
scooter kid.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing
I
right
know,
now.
right? Oh, yeah.
I can't believe what I'm hearing, dude.
That was probably my brother. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. No, yeah, I remember those scooter kids. I used to hang
Look
out
what
at
they
skate
got. Look
park.
what they got this man into.
I know, right?
Look what they got this man into.
Yeah, just go ahead and unzip and then just leave them lying on the seats. Well, yeah, once you get up, just like try out your new legs a little bit.
Oh, yeah, we good.
See you guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep. I had to do that little hop just to double check.
Hop skip real quick.
Yeah, we good.
Little double up.
For real, for real.
I'm feeling that. Yeah, let me switch. Put the shoes on, get coffee, and then hit the streets. Let's get it.
Bang.
Thanks again.
Have a good one.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Low key, it's a Saturday in Pasadena. It's hella crowded. It's a nice ass day today. Nice day, sun's out. It's been raining for the last couple of days, so I'm happy we got a smooth day today. Place has the best coffee. Yeah, that's a good vibe though. I'm always feeling this. Everyone's super nice, super friendly and shit. So. It's good stuff. We out here. Cheers. Cheers. There's always good energy there, you know. Usually if I start my day there, the rest of the day kind of falls into place. If I don't start my day there, have a rough day, I don't got my coffee, and then things start going all haywire and shit, so, you know, I need that. I ain't addicted to it, but, you know, it does help the day run smoother, huh?
Yes, sir. So where we at, G?
Shit, we at this bump over hydrant spot. We got this, well, this ain't new too much anymore, but this is that Jessup NBD grip. They had leftover reports of Nike shoes on Jessup grit. This shit slaps. I've been skating it. Took this board to Hawaii, and I've been skating it ever since. It's a little beat up, but you know,
Oh, fuck
it's
yeah.
still going. So
Still going. We're going to
You
finish
know,
it off today, huh?
Yeah, it's the last session with it. With the little Theragun.
Fuck yeah.
Got a Theragun. I always get the Theragun popping, man. I always hit the calves and shit. Loosen the calves up. After that, compression pants. Get that bad ankle, because they're helping my ankle.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Let's get this shit popping.
Yes,
Got
sir.
the espresso and shit.
Hell yeah, I'm going
We
to throw
got
in
the
that fish
combo.
out right now.
Oh, yes,
We're going
sir.
to get it going. Grip gum.
I need it. Took that shit off. It's a lifesaver. Yeah, we gonna get some clips today.
Yeah, Possible is sick. Ooh, you got it.
He was walking in the background.
Oh, I feel you. Right here. That was the one. Yeah, that was the one.
I tapped.
Yo! You tapped?
Yeah, I know. I tapped that.
I didn't even see that. Yeah, we gotta do it cleaner though. Fuck yeah, man. Dude. That was the one. Dude, that truck, it had to be something that breaks the ice.
Yeah. Follow Ghostagram on Instagram. You see all my shit. It's Ghostagram. All right, man.
With a zero, with a zero. With a zero. All right.
I got an extra deck. You just need trucks and wheels. Yeah, you get them on the skateboard. So.
Yeah, she skates a little bit already, but I appreciate it, brother.
Oh, that's y'all from the car? That's y'all from the car?
Yeah,
What's up,
yeah.
man?
It's,
I'm Joe, family. It's all
Derek.
good. Nice to meet you.
Do you have Instagram?
You pro out here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been skating for a minute. Cool minute.
Oh, with
too,
Dogtown or?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Dogtown,
that's old
Acid,
school right there.
Jessup, yeah. Yeah, this is me right here. So it's
Okay.
my last video part on it and shit.
Appreciate you, man.
I just followed, so I'll follow
Okay.
back and-
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I haven't skated a spot in shit 3 months.
3 months?
Well, 2.5 months since I got into the rhythm of like jumping over something over and over because it's my ankle shit. So it feels like we back. So we're gonna skate one more spot, see how it goes. Hopefully it should be smooth. I'm all warmed up now. Got the espresso in me and everything. So
Hell yeah.
I think.
Oh, they almost got into a wreck right now. Fucking
Yeah, it's time
Volvo.
to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Yeah, we hitting this next spot right here. This is that spot right here.
Oh, that new thing is new, right?
Yeah, it's new-ish shit. Because
that
that
water?
hot garbage on the other side of the barrier,
Hot?
that should be smelling crazy some days. I'm like, I only been here one other time, and then I had to leave because that stench was like hitting me upside the head. I'm like, oh, I was with my wife and my baby. It's time to go. You know, I can't take it.
Type shit.
Well, at least we out here today.
was fun. Oh man. Woo! We got some warm-ups. It just felt good being back in the streets again, you know. Plus we got a clip that we're saving for the next part, so we can't distribute everything through this day in the life, but we did get some secret shit at the barriers, you know, so you'll see that in the video that comes out in December or October. It's gonna be for a project with Odd Circus, so it's gonna be a special release of something special. Don't want to give too much up on the camera, but in October something's gonna be really, really cool coming out around Halloween, the Ghost Soul thing, so be on the lookout for that shit. But I think that's a day with me. Sign some autographs, drink some coffee, put on some compression pants, you know. So I hope you guys enjoy. Woo.
Dude, that was a dope day in the life, man.
Hey, man,
I like
appreciate
that.
that.
I like that, man. I like how it showed like a lot of like what you've been up to, you know, like from your injury. And then tell me about that rehab thing. You like, how'd you get into that?
Oh man, since I fractured my foot, I realized how important rehabilitation is for the body. You know, staying limber, making sure that you're able to take the slams so you don't fracture or break anything. So I've been trying to hit renew once or twice a week, do the compression pants, and then they got an ice bath. Like they have an ice bath.
You do the ice bath?
Yeah, it was pretty heavy.
Is it cold?
It was freezing. It's freezing, but it's cool because they have the ice bath, and then they have the little heat box like right next to it, so it's like ice and heat directly after.
So it's like jumping in the spa, and jumping in the pool.
Yeah,
kind of
so
like
you
that.
get like your body feels the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
you know.
Okay.
Pretty good.
That's pretty cool. I mean, so do you feel like that's been helping you out with your body and everything, or helping out with your mind and stuff?
It's been helping me maintain. With the mind, I've been meditating.
Okay.
I do a lot of yoga, and I've been meditating
Okay.
every morning because I'm a behavioral health therapist. So it's kind of like I skate, and then when I deal with autistic kids, I help kids during the week, Monday through Thursday. So it's kind of like I have to have a balance of where I get my sanity back because, you know, you're like giving so much energy out when you're trying to heal people, help people. So you kind of need to recharge when you get home.
Yeah.
So.
Because I mean, working with autism kids, to me, there's a lot of respect for that because it's so hard because those kids don't get the much respect or get taught as well as we do. You know what I mean? And so to have somebody go in and teach them like how to be a better person, or not better person, but be, you know, work them their ways into life and stuff like that and everything. It's really respectful on that.
Because my client now has hyperlexia, but she's real smart, Like she put puzzles together, reads all this stuff. She just can't form her sentences correctly. So we've been working on verbal prompts, and we just teach her how to say "I," hit the chest, you know, so she understands she's talking about herself. So it's kind of it's different. It's different. Never really thought to see myself in that line of work, but when you start doing it and you feel the self-satisfaction of like, wow, I'm really helping. I'm making a progress in this person's life. You see them progressing, you see them getting comfortable being outside, being around regular people. It's rewarding. It's rewarding, so I'm kind of digging it. I'm digging it.
And how'd you get into that?
I do skate lessons on the side. So we were working with CIF.
Okay.
It's like
that college.
No, it's this foundation where they have CAF. CAF.
Okay.
Challenge Athletes Foundation. So every Sunday, a couple years back, we were taking them to skate parks every weekend. You know, kids with in wheelchairs and, you know, other disabilities, and we'll just be skating with them for a couple hours.
Dude, that's awesome.
Like Stoner Park and then other different skate parks. So once I seen that and I seen how happy they were and the progression to that, I was like, oh, you know, this is pretty cool. Let me try to do something. And then I got reached out to from some company through Indeed, and they asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, why not?
Yeah.
You know? Kind of just fell into my lap.
I know. I get what you're saying, because I mean, I tried it once way back in the days when I was in Florida.
How'd you like it?
It was cool, man. I liked that. I mean, what I did is I took the kids out to like, we go bowling or we go to hang out in skate, or not skate parks, but we hang out at the parks or go to walk in the mall or do something active because most of the time they were sat at home. The parents would be like, oh, you know, couldn't do anything with them. So we were more like the active ones. But it was cool. I lasted for a little bit, but it was tough. I just remember that the kid was a really cool kid, but sometimes he had his moments. And
the behaviors.
I'm just like, whoa, dude, that's just a little too much for me. So that's why I have a lot of respect for people that work with them because it's if people don't know, it's really hard work. It's not easy work, you know.
Yeah, like I almost didn't make it through my first month.
Really?
I was like, oh, this is a lot, you know. And then the parents are like, yo, she's really growing. Like with you, so we want you to stay if you can. Because I asked the parents, I'm like, do you think she'll work better with a female? Because just like, you know, the whole dude coming in is like, okay, we're gonna do this, and that. And it's like whole structured thing. I didn't know if she was gonna be comfortable with me teaching her or another female. And then the parents were like, we need you, we need you. And then once they found out about the skateboard stuff, I'm like, damn, they should have never seen YouTube videos because they see all this stuff. They're like, whoa, you're famous. I'm like, I just skate, you know? Like, so they just see that I'm pro skateboarder and I'm a behavioral health therapist. So they're just kind of like, yo, like, we need you here. Yeah. Because they're trying to buy her a skateboard and trying to get her to skate too. So it's kind of interesting.
That's very cool, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And do you think like skateboarding has helped you out doing this, or do you think it kind of like taught you what I mean, like taught you like more patient, more?
Honestly, I could say skateboarding helped me break the ice of not being so nervous into doing it, because you know, it kind of got me into like, oh, let me just jump into it, because it's just kind of like skating a rail. Yeah. You know, when you go there, you size it up, you kind of just get the angles right, and then you just go into it, you know. So not having the fear of just teaching someone and being scared to just go into a scenario where this kid has autism, you don't know if they're gonna have a behavior and attack you or whatever. Because some of them get violent, but you know, at the same time, it's just kind of like skateboarding helped me break that ice of where I'm not nervous to get into different scenarios. Like, I like being uncomfortable, because when you're in an uncomfortable setting, it helps you learn so many more sections of yourself that you didn't know, you know, like you develop so much more mentally when you're in uncomfortable scenarios where you just learn. In other words, I don't know. It's just cool.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back a little bit, back into your day in life. You were doing that, you know, go back to that day where you were, or that time when you were doing the fire hydrant, doing the all impossible over the fire hydrant. Like, how many times does that take you? Because that's dope. Oh, yeah. That was dope trick to do that over, man.
Yeah, it was my first time back on my board. Like, I was out for 2.5 months because my ankle, and then the doctor told me I didn't need surgery or a cast. He was just kind of, it was a hairline fracture. Okay. And it was on the outside of my foot, so it was kind of just like, my cardio was done. I was just, you know, going to work and eating. I wasn't really able to exercise because it was on my foot. So that was my first time back skating, doing the impossible over the hydrant. I didn't ollie over it or anything. I just started doing the
you just charged it.
And then people started passing by and seeing the film crew and stuff, and that's how I ended up signing that autograph with the dude's board, because
that's pretty rad.
Yeah, he just pulled over, and then I was like, it was weird because he kept circling. And I'm like, dude, this car came back 3 times. And then the dude stopped, and then the windows were tinted. So we just see this guy just looking at us skating. We're like, what the hell was this guy doing? And then he gets out of the car, and then he opens the back door, and then his kids pile out the car. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, and then they just come up, and then they're like, yeah, look what he's doing. So then that whole scenario was kind of funny how that.
You guys were like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, because dude circled around the block like 3 times, and then was looking out the car, all suspect, you know? And then he stopped, and then his kids came out. Like, oh, okay, that's cool.
That's good. He wants his kids to watch you skate.
Yeah. So it ended up being a cool scenario.
Dude, that's pretty rad. I mean, like I said, that's a pretty good, you know, day in the life. Definitely is, man. Like it was.
I wanted more tricks for it though. To be honest, it was like when we went to the barrier spot. Really funny story. I did the backlit revert, then I did some other tricks I can't really name on camera. Yeah. But then Jamie Thomas rolls up.
No way.
a couple other dudes from the Zero Squad, like Richie Valdez and all this stuff. And then Jamie heard I was doing the Day in the Life through Michael because we were talking about, do you want any more tricks here? And I'm like, no, let me film some stuff for the video part. So then Jamie was like, I want to get in on this Day in the Life.
Are you
He's
serious?
like, let's do doubles. So he backs, because he's filming some part because he's turning 50.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing this 50 tricks with Jamie, 50 tricks, turning 50 thing,
Oh,
you know
what everybody's doing?
like,
Yeah.
So he was like, let's get each other's back. So he back Salad to Fakey, and then I gap licked it. And I was like, you know, the younger me would have been like, yeah, let's use it for the Day in the Life. But the older me is like, I'm not using that. I'm saving it for my video part.
Yeah.
Because I did a couple other tricks. So I'm just like, you know, we need to see how you grow in this industry towards like what you've been dying to have in your little segments. And then things that you can sit on and wait and save. You know, you kind of see your evolution through the skate industry. You know?
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
And you've been in the industry for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like,
it's been a beautiful journey.
Been like what, 25 years, 30 years?
Oh no, not that long.
Not that long?
I've been skating for that long, maybe 22 years, but in the industry, probably like 16, 17.
Oh, so I was off a little bit.
No, I ain't that old.
Why you saying that old, man?
No, but I've been around for a minute, so it's kind of cool.
And so so last time you rode for a smaller brand, and then a couple of different brands, and then you know you came out of the pro board, and then now you're with Dogtown. How did all that work out? Like, how'd you get on Dogtown? Did they been scouting you out, or how'd that work?
Yeah, that's a funny story. All right, so when I was, this kind of ties into what I was going to say about these DMs I've been getting all these questions in my direct messages from Instagram about, I'll answer that after your question.
Okay.
But, so my last pro model I had with BabyCakes, I filmed this part, and I was hurt in that part too. I get hurt a lot. But then after I filmed that, I was kind of just like, I was seeing the company, I was seeing the dude that ran it. He didn't really seem like he was really into it anymore. And then my wife, she's from Santa Monica. And so I'm friends with the people that work at Dogtown through, ironically, Birdhouse. The team manager is a photographer. And then probably 8 or 9 years ago, we went on this Northern California trip, and he was a photographer on the trip. So when my mother-in-law and my wife took me to Dogtown Warehouse, I seen this dude working there, and I'm like, whoa, man, you here? And he was like, yeah, I'm the TM. I'm like, oh, word, you know? Yeah. So when I see my people there, I was like, oh, okay, I got friends here, you know? Kind of seems like family, so I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. Because he was like, let me give you a board. And I'm like, I'm already on a company. Like, I already have a pro model. So I'm like, let me just ride it out a little and see
how it goes.
See the deal and everything. And then we could see if we can make something work. And then after I seen things kind of just dying down with that company, I was like, let me see what Dogtown's going with. And then I did an introduction to Dogtown part, and that part went up.
Yeah, that part was sick.
Yeah, it was cool. I got an award from Thrasher in it.
Hell yeah. Congratulations.
It was pretty cool. It was one of the Teddies in the 500th issue. They shot me out back from the dead.
What?
So it's kind of, that's when you know it's official. Because it was on the page, but then when they shouted you out in the magazine and gave you a whole award thing, it was kind of like, okay, stamped. Officially back, you know? So it was kind of cool. Didn't know it was going to do as well as it did, but it did pretty good, so I'm happy.
That's it.
But then the questions in the direct messages I was talking about, I'm getting back to that. They were like, where's your pro model for Dogtown? Why didn't you have a pro model on Dogtown? And I'm like, I'm going to put it this way. Once you turn pro, you're pro. You're always pro. I have multiple pro models through Hertiage and BabyCakes that sold out. So it's kind of just like, don't ever let anyone tell you your value is less than what it actually is. Because once you move like a pro, you're always going to move like a pro wherever you are at. So it's like, I'm over there, I did 2 video parts within the last 3 years. I do skate
event every year with the city of Santa Monica where I host a ramp on the pier, and then we do that every year. So it's like no matter where I'm at or what title I'm given, I'm always pro, because you move like that, and other people and real ones know that, because when they see what you're doing, they see what other people are doing, like, oh, you know, they get it through action instead of having your name on an item. So it's kind of like we're seeing eye to eye on things, and my friends are there now, but we don't know how long that's going to be. But I'm happy with what's going on. But I had to answer that question for cameras, because everyone's asking about the pro models and stuff, but it's kind of just like, I'm getting my pro shoe, so that's better than me.
Oh, pro shoe. Hold on, pro shoe.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know you're talking about the day in life, but pro shoe.
That's why they see the day in life already, so they see it already. But yeah, just for the video, for the show. Yeah, I'm on this company called Odd Circus. I don't know if you could pan down to the shoe, but
we can take it off and show everybody.
The shoe is a really smooth slip-on. But yeah, it's a company from Taiwan, Odd Circus. We're dropping a part this Halloween to release my first pro model.
Okay.
So Ghost Shoe's coming out. If y'all see this, look out for that shoe. The video part's gonna drop, and then the shoe's gonna drop. But so they're out of Taiwan, and I'm gonna be their introduction to the United States through my video part. So you'll be seeing them in a lot more skate shops like Pharmacy and Hertiage. You'll see them here. So I'm excited. Like my whole career, I didn't think I was gonna actually have a shoe, because once you get a shoe, it's kind of just like having a pro board is a pro board. Only skateboarders buy pro decks, but if you have a shoe, skateboarders and people that don't skate
will buy
your shoe. Yeah. It's soft goods. Soft goods go further than hard goods, from my understanding of the industry from all these years.
20-something years, right?
Yeah, 27 years, right? No, but I'm excited for that. Never thought I was gonna be able to design a shoe.
So how did you get hooked up with that company?
Just ironically, Instagram.
Really?
My last part came out. My last part that dropped in December came out, and then I got a DM, and they were like, "Yo, you want to ride for this company and stuff?" So I'm like, you know, it was kind of cool, because I wasn't really interested in, like, because when you get to a point of your career when you're just skating just cause like I'm skating, but I work at the same time, so I just enjoy creating. Like, it's like whole getting paid for it and all that stuff doesn't intrigue me anymore. I just kind of do it just to create. It's my outlet. Like when I'm stressed, I go skate. So being able to make video parts is just a plus. So when I got offered to ride for the shoe company, I was just like, okay, let me try them out. Let me see what type of shoes they are and all that stuff. So it was pretty good. It ended up being a pretty good investment. You know?
That's a good investment to have.
Yeah, because they offered me the pro shoe, and then it was just kind of like, at this stage of my career, I'm feeling a lot of pain. So that's where the rehabilitation is coming in handy right now, because a lot of things are hurting. Every morning I got to do yoga.
I mean, you're only what, 35?
38.
38? You're still young?
Yeah.
I'm 48, man. So when you hit my age,
yeah,
then we'll talk, man.
But it's like my style of skating is it's not ledges and stuff. It's like handrails and impact, jumping down big gaps, all that stuff. So that stuff tends to do a number on you after.
Look at T-Bone, man. 48.
Yeah, he's still going.
He's still jumping down that big stuff, man.
Yeah, but you know,
but
he
does the same thing what you do.
Yeah, and it takes longer to film parts because you need to rest. Like after you were jumping down a set of stairs for like 2.5 hours, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
You gotta regroup for a week, maybe 2.
Maybe
you
3.
know, it depends how your hamstrings and your knees and everything reacts to that session. Because you start feeling it 3 days later, and it's like, damn. Then a week passes, like, whoa, I still feel it. You know? So it's kind of just like, I listen to my body more. My mind kind of runs the show, but my body is kind of just the ones that make it.
It's like this.
It makes a decision if I'm going out or not.
Yeah.
So I skated yesterday, and then I was thinking about skating today after the show, but my knees are telling me otherwise.
They're like relax.
They're like, no, maybe next weekend.
It's a Sunday. Just relax. Just take it easy. That's right, dude. I mean, I'm so happy for you for everything that's been going on for you. It sounds like, you know, your life, you know, from season 2, episode 9 to now, like things like have got like so much better for you. You know, like it sounds like your mindset, you're more positive, you're more open to a lot of bigger things, and you're more understand how the industry works.
Yeah.
You know, and what the industry will not do for you and will do for you. You know, and it's crazy to say, like, you know, one of the things I wanted to say is it's crazy how before they wouldn't notice you because you're on smaller brands, but once you got on Dogtown, they're like, oh, now they notice you.
They remember.
Yeah.
Because when I was on Birdhouse for 6 years, I was in there, and that was early 2000s.
Yeah.
That was like 2006.
Yeah.
So there was a big hiatus in between of where I wasn't doing anything. I was over it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of just like, my whole thing about skateboarding was, my idea about skateboarding was, it was weird. I was in a dark place because I used to drink. I used to drink a lot. I mean, I went on an overseas tour with Birdhouse in 2006, and then that ended up being the end of our journey together because I was with them for 6 years.
Yeah.
And then once we did that, I was kind of just like, all my team riders that I like, Matt Ball, Sean Eaton, all my Vegas homies got kicked off the team.
Oh,
so it was just like, I was the only one there doing the Vegas habit thing with the team, and then all of a sudden all these new kids were on, like Jaws, and Jaws rips.
Yeah.
That kid, he's really good, but it was just kind of like I seen the team changing, the whole dynamic was different. I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable being here no more. So it's kind of just like I left, but then I had a really bad alcohol problem for a long time. And then when I met my wife, we sobered up together. Well, she was the first one that got sober. So I was just like, damn, baby, how you doing this? You're not drinking or smoking, and you're still happy? That's crazy, you know? So I was just like, maybe it isn't that hard. So then I quit drinking, but I was still smoking. And then after a while of not drinking, I was like, damn, you know, my body's starting to feel good. I feel like I could go skate again, because she would constantly remind me, she was like, baby, you used to travel the world, like, you could still skate, because I was over it. I was triggered by skateboarding. I was kind of just like, because, you know, when you're on a company for 6 years, and then you feel like, I don't know, I was accustomed to traveling and stuff, and then when I quit, all the traveling stopped. Like, no overseas, no nothing. So I was just in LA, just like, damn, this is life. So it just kind of just made me over a lot of different stuff. So that's why the drinking got heavy. So then, fast forward, it's been a long time. I'm 7 years sober.
Congratulations.
7, 8 years sober, something like that. And then things were good. Got a award in Thrasher for the last part.
Yes.
Just filmed another part recently. So now I'm working on this new part, and just realized without alcohol, my body feels 10 times better. I'm on my like 3rd prime.
Good.
You know, because you reach a whole bunch of different ceilings of your career when you feel like, maybe I'm mellowing out, but then you reach another prime of your life and realize your mid-30s is whole nother prime.
Wait till you're 50. That's another prime.
Yeah, right? Let's hope I'm still skating rails then. That'll be some shit, right? I'm still skating handrails at 50.
Hey, you can be T-Bone.
Yeah. He ain't 50 yet, though.
Well, he's close. He's my age.
Oh, yeah.
He's like I think it's like a
Pushing
year.
50.
Pushing 40. We're both, all three of us pushing 50.
Yeah.
Not you, but me and Carl are. Yeah.
So it's just crazy when you see the industry change. Like, I've seen it change since the early 2000s to now. It used to be just art, you know? It was like an artistic form of expressing yourself. There ain't no coaches telling you what to do, you know? But now, since it's in the Olympics, and it's
SOS.
like coaches, kids starting to skate just to get in the Olympics. And you're noticing the dynamic where it's a sport. It used to be art, but now it's a sport. So to see this change like that, it's kind of just like, you know, it's cool, but I mean,
it's not skateboarding.
Yeah, it's like, it's cool to see the progression and people jumping down 30 stair rails and shit. That's cool, but I mean, to see kids' idea about skateboarding now compared to early 2000s, it's a big change.
We'll go back to the 80s where I started.
Exactly.
You know,
I can imagine how it was homies, you know, going out, going to the park, local curb.
We'll be right there in that little parking lot right there, across the street.
So you know, it's different.
Yeah,
whenever I go to skate parks, I get like 10 kids coming up to me. Let's play skate. I'm like, damn. I just got here. And I'm just trying to challenge and shit. I'm like, oh man. But hey, it's a progression.
You play game of skate with them, or you? No. You're like,
I honestly don't. I don't do that.
You're just like, I'll see you in 2 hours. Give me 2 hours.
The last game of skate I played was with my friend that passed away.
Sorry about that.
7 years ago, and that was just our thing. So it's kind of like I haven't played a game of skate since then, just because of him.
Because that's a tradition.
I honored him, and plus once I see how the kids are playing it like that, it was like, no.
Yeah.
Ain't worth it.
They take it serious.
I haven't played skate in a long time. With anybody. I just warm up on the transition when I go to the skate park.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then other than your shoe, do you have anything else coming up?
Honestly, everything is geared towards that video part.
Okay. So your main focus is that.
Yeah, man, because I like I said, I filmed like 2 parts in the last 3 years, and that shit does its toll. It takes its toll on your body, so it's kind of just like, I'm attacking this video part strategically of where I have to figure out where I'm going, figure out how long this might take to do trick, how long I'm gonna try this trick, and then how long is my downtime gonna be. Like, I'm gonna have to heal after this. So it's kind of just like I fit my skating into my job. I work all week, almost. So it's like Monday through Thursday. So it's like I get 3 days off. I gotta figure out which one of those 3 days is the best day to skate. Yeah. So it's kind of just like all these little things. It's time consuming. It's mental. Gotta get mental with it. So I'm really focused on this because you want the video part for your shoe to be special. So I'm trying to make it special. So.
Are you gonna travel around and stuff like that?
They're flying me out to Taiwan.
What?
Taipei, Taiwan. That's
yeah.
So I never been. So it's gonna be an interesting trip. They
They
got a lot of spots already for me. Shout out Gold and Charlie on Circus. Thank you for the trip.
Yeah, dang, so you're excited about that? When's this trip?
Very excited. Maybe around May.
May?
I'm thinking May.
Okay.
Y'all on motorcycles?
Right.
You know we in SD when you hear that. Yeah, so it's going to be in May, so around my birthday month. So.
Okay. So cool. Well, I can't wait to see footage, clips of that, and then everything. And the last question: what can you say to the upcoming skaters that want to be where you're at right now? What can you tell them?
Don't ever give up. Don't undervalue yourself. Don't listen to people's opinion. Just keep going. Keep doing you. Keep carving your own lane. Don't follow trends. Just because your friends dress a specific way, that doesn't mean you got to. Do what makes you happy. And that's what I've done my whole career. It was a little complicated being different, not following the typical frame of African American skateboarder, Yeah. Like, I don't wear baggy pants. I don't have fade. I don't have a fade. I have long hair, tighter pants, and all that. So it's been like that my whole career. And it got me pretty far. I mean, the Birdhouse thing was really, really instrumental in my whole developing my character of skateboarding, because it was just weird. It was like I was on a team full of white dudes. I was the only black guy, and we had Willie on the team. Yeah. Willie, so it was just me and Willie were tight, man. It was like me and him were tight. It was cool. We used to drink and stuff. Willie Santos, shout out Willie Santos. Jeremy Klein too. I gotta shout Jeremy Klein out.
Hold on, you got a good story on Jeremy Klein?
Oh, yes, I do.
If you can say it.
Yeah. This one is softcore. We were on that Northern California tour, and it was when we made the beginning video. So we were premiering it in all these different states, and we were in New Mexico. And Jeremy Klein was on his hijinks thing, where he was just like, doing crazy stunts and all that. So we were at this skate shop. I forgot what skate shop it was, but he comes out and he tells everybody, yo, we're not having a video premiere. Like, he tells the whole crowd, he was like, yo, premiere's canceled, go home, this and that, we're not doing anything. And people start to file out, and then the team manager was like, Jeremy, what are you doing? He grabbed the mic, he's like, no, hey, everybody, there's a video here, just don't go nowhere. And then by this time, it was like half the crowd left already. And then Jeremy was like, yo, man, let them go. They want to see it. They'll see it online. I'm like, dude, this is early 2006, so it's kind of just like, it was all like DVDs. It wasn't like straight to thrash or straight
YouTube.
to. It wasn't. YouTube wasn't popping like that back then. So it's kind of like a lot of the group left. So it's kind of just the team was so bummed on Jeremy, man. It was funny, but I thought it was hilarious because I mean,
you're like, hey, I'm gonna do anything.
You know,
We can go
I
home.
was like, yo, this is funny because he was always, dude. He was my road dog. Me, him, and Willie. Literally, like, those dudes always made it fun. So that's why when Jeremy wasn't with us when we went to the last trip where I ended up quitting because there was all the kids, like I said. So it's kind of just like when I seen that and Willie wasn't on the team either, I'm like, man.
You're like, it's time to go.
You know, when you see your teammates changing and then all of a sudden there are a bunch of kids and you're like, I respect them, but it's like, it's time. I don't belong here.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable here. You know, so yeah. The advice to the kids: just do you. Carve your own lane, even if it feels uncomfortable. Jump into that feeling of uncomfortable because it's gonna help you grow in the long end.
What's up, y'all? I got one more song for you. Still Rex in the Rhythm. And this is my next single. It's that unreleased new. It's called Umbrella here at Hertiage Skateboards for TSM Media. Goes like this. Oh, I'm that Wagyu steak dinner, Fiji with the ice, never drinking Aquafina. Buy you some groceries cause I like you thicker. Fly you to a place you never been cause I'm that nigga. Masala, tell your mama I hollered, I fit the picture. Roses in bloom, this one's for you. Spray your perfume on my pillow, it smells good and I miss ya. Don't that mean anything? Your expression is grim. Toss me out on a whim. I guess it serves me right. Did not check the weather. Walked right into a hurricane. I should have carried an umbrella. I wasn't prepared for the pain. I'm that Mr. College educated, keep your mind and body stimulated. Go and check the scoreboard, could never say I wasn't dedicated. Clean and carry no disease, cocoa butter on my knees. Hailing from the Caribbean, if you're crib culture, I'm easy pundit. I fund it like Kawhi, custom cannot buy. Couldn't find this pedigree if you tried. But that don't mean anything. Toss me out to the sharks, cause you think I can swim? I guess it serves me right. Did not check the weather. Walked right into a hurricane. I should have carried an umbrella. I wasn't prepared for the pain. The sky was clear until it wasn't. There was no discussion or blowing on the cartridge. You just hit the reset button. Green leaves turn to auburn. Storm clouds are a-coming. Many for your thoughts, but the wishing well is flooded. I guess I'm just too late. You got a lot on your plate. Casting me inside a movie. See my neck versus the guillotine. No wait. You never sent me a script. Shyamalan with a flip. Skip the credits and dip. I guess it serves me right. Did not check the weather. I walked right into a hurricane. I should have carried an umbrella. I wasn't prepared for it serves me right. Did not check the weather. I walked right into a hurricane. Yeah, I should have carried an umbrella. I wasn't prepared for the pain.
Thank you.
Sad skater boy shit.
Thank you to all our sponsors for making this season happen. Thank you to Dwayne from Hertiage Skate Shop for letting us film this episode. And thank you to all our interviewers for coming on this show. Tune in next month for TSM Live Show, Season 7, Episode 3, because we are going to be at Skate Park of Tampa 30-year anniversary.